So I do my daily, I use my medical device, I'm getting stuck in the door and my bike is stuck, and then one of the employees opens the door, and then I said to him, hey, I thought we were getting a ramp in this, and he's like, oh, it was a thought process. And then I said, oh, well, what happens if I break my bike when I come in? I'm gonna have to get the ADA on you. And then he says, what is the ADA? And I'm like looking at everyone that's in the store, the other two employees, partners, also customers purchasing for their birthday, and everyone's just not involved in this conversation. And I was like, well, the ADA is the American Disabilities Act, and this is what this is there for. And then he proceeds to tell me, I'm gonna punch the ADA in the throat. So now he's like threatening violence as I'm like just about walking into the hem shop downtown St. Pete on Central Avenue. So I'm with my friend on the phone, she's on FaceTime, and she's horrified. She's mortified this is happening to me. And so she is like, are you okay in there? Like, what those people talk to you like that? And so I proceed to ask one of the partners, the brother, if he can get me this drink out of the fridge. And then, shots fired again from this other employees. He's like, I was like, well, hey, I might just have to like submit a report for if my bike does break. And then he goes, well, I'm going to throw your art in the street. And I'm like, whoa, dude, that's my personal property. What happened? Like, what is that? And then I'm like, should I just leave? Should I just go out the door and just get out of here? And so I was like, well, I need my tree because like I'm going on my bike ride with all my friends and everything. And so I was gonna let you listen to this voice message about what the father of the business says. And yeah, it's just, hear it for yourself.
This is David from the Hemp Spot. I just learned from Daryl literally about an hour ago what happened with Daniel, I guess last night at the shop. I just want you to know I'm completely horrified.
Okay, I'm glad they're admitting the fault. I'm not going to let you guys listen to the rest of this message just out of the principle of like not dragging people's names down. But this, like, I reach capacity, especially that Friday when I was in DMs with the news and all the accessibility things that was going on with this building that I live in. So I was already at capacity of things that was going on. I was like reached the maximum. And then a place where I have my artwork, I'm like, no, that's not like that. So the next day I texted Daryl and said, hey, I'm gonna come get my art. I'm really sorry that this like is the way that has to be, but I don't want you to throw my art in the street. I'm worried that it's gonna get damaged. I'm upset that he even said those things about disabled people. Like, you don't want disabled people in there. And so I was like polite and sweet about it because that's what my morals are. That's the type of woman that I am. And so he was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad about how your bike gets stuck in the door. I mean, you've seen me 120 million times in the last 8 weeks since I've been asking for you to update it. And so I submitted a report to see Click Fix, and I was like, boom, my bike keeps getting stuck on this, and this is what happened with this business. Like, can you step in and intervene? Is there anything more that we can do? And so I wanted to make things right and listen to everyone speak. So I decided to return his text, and I said, let's meet, let's talk about it, let's work it out. So I went into the space and I like explained to him everything that's going on and how it happened. And he was like, I don't want to lose you. I love having your smiling face here. We want you to stay here. We don't want you to leave. All these things, this, that, and the other. And I was like, I just need to, let me just like digest this and let me think about it. And so then like literally the next day, today, I go in there and, I gave ice cream to him and said this is an olive branch, and then said I'm going to bring my artwork tomorrow. And he's like, love it. Yes, definitely. That's your space. That's your wall. This is, we're partners. Well, no, back it on up, because now I'm letting, like, I got a message out of nowhere from the brother to say, hey, I'm really sorry, but my pops didn't know, but we already have someone replacing that. I'm like, wait, excuse me? I know it's your business and everything, but this whole scenario wouldn't have happened if your brother wasn't a dickhead. And I have earned my way to be in this space, and I've done so much business, and I love having the family here. So I'm actually doing you guys a favor by forgiving you and not making this now. What I'm going to do is put some gasoline on it and blow this up, because I've got your text messages, your voice messages, and now this interaction where you tell me my art can't be in this place. So yeah, you can call me petty, you can call me whatever you think it is, because I have an attitude, but you know what? It is about what I have to go through on a every single day basis, and that entire interaction would not have even happened if you didn't harass my dignity with my disability and punching the ADA in the throat and then threaten to throw my artwork on the street. I don't accept your apologies. It's probably a good thing that my artwork is not going to be in there, but now it's about power, and you want to have power over me not having my energy in your space. Well, guess what? That means that you don't want disabled people in your space, because we don't have access into the doors without that ramp. So hopefully this report will help you become more inclusive, because you're not only embarrassing me in front of people that I don't know, but also having my art showcase in there with my family on the phone, FaceTiming. You don't know what that means to me to have to like re-explain that I like did my Catholic self in my faith with God, and I went and forgave these people, and now they're turning around and flipping the switch at me and throwing that in my face. No, not happening. I won't let that happen. This energy, you're going to get it, because I'm going to make sure everybody hears it. You don't just get to recycle me around. I worked so hard to get in there and do all this cool shit, and I forgave you for talking about the way you did with the American Disability Act in my property. So let's educate, let's inform. You're going to know what the 80 is now, because I filed a complaint with See If It Clicks It. I let the Disability Rights of Florida group know. I contacted the Consumer Protection Program and gave them the videos of everything and all the interaction and the little blogs. Guess what? I'm a former legal operations support manager, so I might be sweet, but this angel army, you gotta be very strong to lead it. And it starts with these types of actions where you feel like you can have power over something like this. And you can say that I'm out of line, I'm out of respect, but I'm going to let you know that this is what I'm feeling about it. And unless you correct it, I'm going to release all the rest of the voicemails and all the text messages. And then you're really going to wish that you didn't disrespect the disability people. So peace and love and forgiveness and let it go. But this is personal.